Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 16. We are way more than halfway through Vlogmas now. It is crazy how quickly time flies in December, and at the beginning it always feels like it's going to take forever for Vlogmas to go by just because it's daunting to know that you have 25 videos to create, but then like halfway through you're like, oh my god, Christmas is almost here, so it's nuts. But I am here today to share with you guys a huge winter slash holiday slash festive Zara haul that I just recently did. There's a lot of really fun sparkly goodies in here along with some fun winter pieces that I'm excited to add to my collection. So let's just jump right into this. Today's video is actually going to be kind of like a review slash try on slash letting you guys know if I want to keep pieces or not. I didn't really style any of them this time around just because a lot of them are so festive that they kind of just are worn on their own. They're not necessarily like reworn with other things, so I hope you guys understand and still appreciate them. I did include videos of me trying them on and wearing them to show you guys, and I'm gonna probably do like a cutaway either to here or to there so you guys can kind of see what they look like when they're worn on. That way you can get a rough idea what it looks like being worn versus just on a mannequin and being held up, because it's always different when you receive them in person, right? Like, you've gotten pieces before and you're like, what is this? Like, this is not what I was expecting. But let's just jump right into the stuff. The first thing I was super excited to get, because I've actually been eyeing these for a really, really long time, are these really nice wool slacks. They're super long, they have pleats on the front, and they have these like really nice cuffs at the bottom of the hem as well. Love them. They're gonna be great for wintertime just because I love like a nice loose pant with like a really fuzzy sweater over top. It's a nice texture play. If you guys have already seen my holiday outfits, then you would have seen these pants in that video, and I did layer them together with my white sweater, which is also a Zara piece that I just got, and I love that look. Unfortunately, these pants, because they're wool, attract so much lint. Like, I can literally just hold it up and there's dust everywhere on them. I don't know if you guys can see and if the camera's picking this up, but there's dust right here on the back. There's like little white pieces like everywhere. I love these pants so much, but I'm not somebody who can live with lint rolling my stuff 24/7. So to be very honest, I think these pants are going to go back. And in the video that you guys saw, the holiday outfits one, those were just inspirational pieces. I don't necessarily own and keep every single one of them. A lot of them were just loaned to me by brands when I asked them if I could borrow them to shoot the video for you guys, to give you ideas of different holiday outfits you can get. So these pants I used in the video just because I love the look of them. But practicality wise, when I tried them on, I didn't love it just because it was so inefficient to wear. And also I had to mention, there are buttons for the fly here. I'm not the biggest button person when it comes to flies. I like a zipper just because I find that it's a lot easier to take on and off, especially going to the bathroom. And these buttons actually button up the opposite way. They're similar to a men's pant, which I think that's what the look they were going for, like a men's suit pant. It's just, I don't know, my hands are used to buttoning things this way, pulling up a fly this way, and then putting the button on that way, that I was just like, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I do like, though, that on the back, there's like a little adjustable strap here, so you can tighten it a little bit if you need to. I think this is the tightest it goes. It only brings it in a little bit, and then it has 2 more buttons for it to pull out completely, which I think just makes this go completely flat. So if you do want to tighten your pants just a little bit, you can. But all in all, like, I love the look of these pants. I think they were amazing. They're just not going to keep well, so they're gonna go straight back to Zara. It's unfortunate. They were really, really nice though. Next up is this beautiful scarf that I saw, and I am obsessed with this. It is this really nice cream knit scarf with these textured little baubles on here, and it's so beautiful and so soft, and oh, I love it. Now, the only problem is that I own a lot of scarves. I don't own a single scarf that has texture like this just quite yet. I have some like smooth ones with fringes on the bottom, and I thought this was kind of a cuter and different scarf for me to wrap around if I just want to wear like a simple outfit, a turtleneck, and this just added texture to it. But the problem is, because I have so many scarves, the question now is, do I need another scarf? I'm gonna say yes, just in this situation, because I don't own a scarf like this quite yet. Most of my scarves are plain or they are patterned in the sense that the pattern is sewn into it versus textured. So I'm gonna keep this one, and I think it's pretty cute, and it's a good way to kind of like jazz up a simple winter outfit if you have a very plain like turtleneck or sweater and you don't have anything that's like patterned or textured to put over top. This is a great option to do that. So I'm gonna be keeping this scarf. It is so cute, and also I had to mention it is really soft. So if you're somebody who doesn't really like to wear itchy wools around your face, you don't have to worry about this one. It's so soft and I love it. I could just like rub my face in all day. If I didn't have makeup on, I'd totally be rubbing my face all up against this right now, but worth it I think, and I'm gonna be keeping this one. We're gonna keep going into accessories, and the next one I'm gonna show you guys is this beaded gold pearl headband. You guys may have seen in my recent videos that I have been obsessed with this white pearl headband that I got from Hudson's Bay. Unfortunately, that one is now sold out and you can't really get it from there anymore, but I have my friend Morgan who did my hair. She currently sells one on her page, so I'm gonna link that one as well, and a couple other options on ASOS. I haven't been able to find the exact same replica. I think Zara has a very similar one to it, as does H&M, but I haven't purchased it yet because I already have mine, so I don't know how the quality of those two are. But I picked this gold one up from Zara on the whim that it would be a cute addition to my accessories. Since it was similar to the pearl headband, I'm not the biggest fan of like the thick velvet headband phase just because I find that it doesn't fit my head well, but these pearl ones do, so I got the gold one. Unfortunately, it is not of the best material. As you can see, it stretches quite easily, and when I put it on my head, it just like falls off. It does not stay in place. So unfortunately, as much as I really wanted to keep this one and it was beautiful, I don't think I'm going to be keeping it just because it doesn't stay, and I would like a headband that keeps in place on my head when I'm moving around so I don't have to constantly readjust it. Although I would have to say that I've had smaller headbands before that really hurt my head because they pinch too much in. This one is just not the right tension. It's just way too loose. It is $19, which is like a decent-ish price if you're looking for a headband that you can wear a lot of. I think this is a great one for you to kind of accessorize any holiday looks you have coming up, or if you have any sort of like formal fancy parties throughout the year, you can definitely wear it then as well too. It doesn't need to be only a holiday piece. It's just that if it doesn't fit your head and it's too loose, chances are it's not going to stay on, and you may actually even drop it and lose it at one point. So this one is unfortunately going back to Zara for me. The next two accessory pieces I was really anticipating and super excited for just because they're so different from what I currently have, and they are berets. So the first one that I got is this beige looking crochet beret. It is so soft. I think, to be honest, this is actually the same material that that scarf is knit with, and I love the look of this. It just looks so cozy and warm and inviting, and I wish I had this when I was in Denmark because it would have given me like real hygge. I still don't know how to say that word, guys. I apologize. Those like warm, cozy vibe. The only thing that kind of sucks about Zara is that they don't really have different sizing when it comes to hats. Usually a lot of their hats are one size. And as you can see, this hole is tiny. I can not even fit my head through this. Like, it doesn't stretch because it's a crochet, and a crochet is like a really tight style of like weaving materials together. It's also $30. So if this is a hat that's not going to fit me, I'm not going to keep it. I was really hoping that it would, just so that I could get a lot of wear out of it, because since it's a neutral color, I probably would, but this barely even fits over my head, so it's not going to even stay. So unfortunately, it is going back to Zara. If you have a small head, I would highly recommend picking this up. This is super unique. I've never seen any other berets look like this before, so it's a great addition to your closet if you're looking for more accessories. I do have a couple of beige ones already, so it's not the biggest deal. I'm not too sad that I'm missing out on this one, but would have been nice to add. Fortunately, this one's going back to Zara. So the other beret that I really was anticipating is this beautiful herringbone one. I really wanted to like this one. I don't have a herringbone pattern beret yet. I have a solid red, black, beige, caramel, and also a black leather one. The black leather one I got from Hat Attack, and the black one looks similar to this in the style of like how it's rimmed on the edge, so I thought this one would fit pretty well. Unfortunately, with this one, I had the complete opposite problem from the beige crochet one. Now, these are both listed as small medium. This one is definitely not a small medium. That one is 100% like an extra small. So neither of these fit my head. This one is way too big on me. Like if I just show you guys, I can pull it on and it can probably envelope my whole head. This is not the look that I'm going for. I want something in between this one and that beige one. So unfortunately, this one will be going back to Zara. If you have a big head, look into this one. This will fit you. It is super cute and I highly recommend it just because I wish I could get it, but it doesn't fit me. So there's no point in keeping it. And then this one is like $30 as well. So fairly inexpensive and not too pricey when it comes to berets, since they are just such classic pieces. They can wear all the time. Moving on to some other pieces that I think I may actually keep. First up, to finish up the accessories haul, I got this really pretty gold belt. Look at this massive buckle here and this gold detailing on the rest of the belt. Isn't this gorgeous? Love. I love how it's so reflective, yet at the same time so simple. This would be a great belt to wrap around a jacket or like a really long sweater. I actually really like this one because it's really easy to maneuver. You just like put it through, pick a hole, and then the metal is actually pretty flexible and you just pull it through, just like that. The only thing I wish is that it had a second kind of strap to hold this side in place, just because this kind of flops around a little bit since there's nothing to reinforce it. Not the biggest deal though, since it doesn't move that much, considering the fact that this is like a fairly stiff belt. I just wish that if I was pulling it tight all the way in and I was wearing a jacket, it wouldn't just fly out all the time on its own like that. Would have been nice to be able to just kind of bind it to the rest of the belt a little bit. But otherwise, I love the look of this one. I don't have anything just quite like this yet. And I've been looking for some statement belts to add to my collection to wear on top of my pea coats in the wintertime. I tried on the Dior one when I was in Amsterdam and I fell in love with it. It was so beautiful, but I bought my Dior strap for my saddlebag instead at the time, so I didn't want to buy both of them. If I could, I would definitely go back and buy that giant Dior belt and just to wear that over my jackets. I probably will eventually down the road. It's just like one of those nice accessories to have. It's a nice classic one, but in the meantime, I love this one and I'm definitely going to be keeping this one in my collection because I have nothing that looks like it quite yet. Another belt that I got, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to keep. I thought this would be also a beautiful one to use as a statement belt. It is this stunning black velvet with crystal encrusted belt all over it. It is so beautiful and it works so nicely over sweaters. You guys will see in the cutaway, I styled it over top of a sweater, and I think this would look really nice over jackets as well. It is a great kind of addition piece to your holiday outfit if you were wearing something super simple and you just want an accessory that's gonna make it really sparkly. Looks like this. How pretty is this? So reflective and it shimmers everywhere, and it's the perfect complement to any sort of holiday outfit that's a little bit more simple. I unfortunately don't love the idea of these diamonds or these crystals on here because I'm worried that they're gonna eventually fall off and peel off with use, especially in this area when you're constantly maneuvering it around the buckle and the strap here. So as much as I love it and it's really easy to put on to take off, I think in the long run I'm gonna hate myself if I keep this and it starts to fall apart and I can't use it, because the last thing that you want is a rhinestone studded belt with missing components on it. You don't want like little black holes. It just looks cheap when it gets like that. So unfortunately this one's gonna be going back, and for $40 I don't necessarily think that that's gonna be worth it, although the material is really nice. Like it's full leather I believe inside, so super soft. Just not a good belt to have in the long run because it's not gonna look nice afterwards. Wow, I think I put all the pieces that I did not like at the very top. Actually, no, I lied. This sweater I like. Sorry, I mixed it up with another one. I picked up, yes, of course, I picked up another sweater, guys. I cannot help myself. I picked up this sweater. It's like a color block one, and I think it's really cute. It has a mix of like light pinks, rusty reds, and browns on it, and then the cuffs on this side at least is a different one. I love sweater to death. Like it fits so nicely. It is so soft and it's really affordable. It's $49. The reason I picked this one is because I actually got another sweater, which I'll show you in a second, that was $100, and I think it's like alpaca wool or something like that, and it looked very similar to this, but the price was double, 100, so I wanted to get this one as well just to see how it would fit compared to that one. Surprisingly, I love the fit, the feel, and the price of this one so much more. I wasn't drawn to this one because of the price alone and just because it was cheaper and it's going to save me a few dollars. I was primarily drawn to it because of how soft it was. And you guys will see in a second when I show you the other sweater as well. This is so freaking soft. It feels like a hug from the inside. Like I could just wear this sweater to sleep and be happy. And also it fits really nicely, and I like that it has a cuff on the end of the sleeve, so it really stops any like cold wind or air from traveling up your sleeve. That's the number one thing that I hate in the winter time, is getting wind inside of your clothes. It's like, ugh. Feels like it's like fingers just crawling up and giving you shivers. So this sweater is definitely a keeper. I love this one, and I think it's gonna go really nicely if you have leather pants to pair this together with that, or you can also pair it together with jeans for a more dressed down look, or you can pair this with a skirt for like a dressed up vibe. I would actually even put this together with like a nice metallic gold skirt for the winter time if you're going to any holiday parties, and put that gold belt over top and just cinch it in at the waist. It'll be a nice little layering moment. So cute, so soft, definitely a keeper. Now to show you the other sweater that I was talking about, which I'm definitely not going to keep, unfortunately, this is the $100 one, and this is how it looks. I first saw this one before that one, and I thought this was beautiful. The pink and the red complement each other really well, and I was actually surprised at how pretty these two colors look side by side, because I never probably would have guessed that pink would look nice with red. It just, I don't know, it's just warm and inviting, and it's a pretty shade. I thought this was actually going to be a lot softer than it is. It's a really itchy wool, and when I put it on, I started getting really itchy everywhere. So that's the number one thing I do not want in the wintertime. I'm already so itchy from the cold, dry air that makes my skin just like dry already, that compounding it together with an itchy sweater is no bueno in my eyes. I did love though how the sleeves were kind of ballooned like this, but you'll see in the cutaway that when I wear them, they look way too big. It looks like crazy shoulder pads, and it's not the cutest look. So unfortunately, this one will be going back to Zara. Also to mention, this is $100. So to keep a $100 sweater that's A, not comfortable, and B, just looks ridiculous, it doesn't make sense. So this one is going back, unfortunately. But it is super cute, and if you guys don't get itchy when it comes to wool, then yeah, I look into it. And one more thing I would also mention too is, I saw this earlier when I was looking at the sweater, but there is a hole in here somewhere in one of the knitted areas. It came with a hole, and I was not impressed, because for a $100 sweater, this should be perfect. It was like on one of the sides where it was stitched. Oh, right here. Look at this, guys. It is a hole in the sweater. This is a manufacturing defect. Not impressed. Going to be sending this one straight back to Zara, and will not be recommending it to anybody else unless you find the sweater that doesn't have a hole and you're not itchy when you wear it. Okay, this one I had really high hopes for, and I was super excited for it. I put it on, it was so soft and comfortable and amazing, and it is these white jogger pants. Look how luxurious they look. Ugh. And they are so soft too. When I put them on, I can guarantee they were as soft as they felt. Unfortunately, I ordered a size, what is this? A small. These pants fit me like a medium, and I usually wear an extra small. I thought small was gonna be smaller than this. It is huge. I feel like I'm drowning with these on, and I don't know if it's because they're supposed to be loungewear jogger pants, that they're looser, but they just fit way too loose overall. When I envision jogging pants, I envision to be like a nice, comfortable, relaxed stomach that's like loose, but not 2 sizes too loose for you, and pants that are comfortable enough and stretchy enough that you can walk around with them and not feel like you're restricted as when you're wearing jeans, which is what I'm wearing right now. Not the comfiest, but you know, these actually fit me better than these ones. These ones are way too big, which really sucks, because I was looking forward to keeping this and to using this as like a travel pair of pants. Whenever I get on planes, I like to wear sweatpants, but all my sweatpants are not the cutest ones. So I've been looking for nice cashmere jogger sets that I can wear from the top and bottom to wear onto the plane. Unfortunately, this one is not the one for me, and it will be going back to Zara. If they had the same one in like an extra small, I would definitely try it on and repurchase it for myself, just because it felt so comfortable and soft, and I loved it. This one is like a hug on your legs, but it's going back to Zara now. What I did find super comfortable and soft and did fit me well is this cardigan. I actually got this cardigan to match those pants just because it looks super luxe and cozy and loungewear-esque inspired. And I really like this one because of the tortoiseshell buttons that come down at the front here. I think there's a very similar one from Aritzia that's like $100 some. This one I believe was only $50, so it's fairly affordable. If you consider this to be a sweater that you can wear quite frequently, it is a cardigan, so you can put it over top of other things like tank tops, turtlenecks, t-shirts, that sort of thing. It's a great layering piece, and I think this is a good addition to anybody's closet that wants to have some cozy, snuggly, like very soft winter vibes, but it's practical for you to wear into the fall and spring as well, because you can definitely just layer this over dresses afterwards and rewear them in multiple seasons. So this one I'm very excited about. I will be keeping this one. Unfortunately, I do not get the whole winter white loungewear outfit that I envisioned in my head between the pants and the sweater because the pants don't fit, but keeping this one. So we're moving into bottoms a little bit here, and this is a skirt I am really excited for, and I think it's so cute. It is this really sparkly red and fuchsia pleated skirt. How adorable is this? This is so perfect for the holidays. Not only is it a classic look, so it's safe to play with, but it has this fun texture with like the different, I don't know what this is, like shimmer material that's like sewn into here. It's not itchy on the inside, guys. The inside is a different type of material, so you don't feel this itchiness on the inside. It's just on the outside, so you get the shimmer and shine that you want for the holidays without being itchy. Fairly comfortable, actually. The only thing I wish is that this kind of flared out a little bit more when you're moving around. It does have a nice kind of like expansion when you twirl. It's just not as big as I wish it would be, but it is a very, very light skirt, and I've tried these skirts in other materials before and they've been really heavy. So I'm a fan of how light this one is and how comfortable and easy it is to wear on. I would actually partner this with probably like a red turtleneck or even like a white turtleneck if you want something completely different on the top, but it is so great for the holidays. I think that this is a good option as well for any other sort of like parties that you have throughout the year. It doesn't need to be just wintertime. So this one's gonna be keeps in my closet. Next up is another skirt that's definitely going to be keeping my closet, and it is this faux leather pleated skirt as well. Let me just like button it up because it kind of came apart when I was trying it on for the video. But as you can see in the front, it is fully enclosed by buttons. There's no fly, there's no zipper whatsoever at all. So the only thing I would say is be careful when you're wearing this, because kind of like tearaway pants, this skirt is a tearaway version and it can completely come off you if you really pull hard enough. So the skirt looks like this, pleated similar to the other one, has these gold little buttons going all the way down the front. Like I said, they're all buttons. There's no like spot where it completely adheres together. So if you're not careful, somebody can definitely unrip this and you can expose yourself underneath. But I think this fits really, really well. And I love that the red is not like an aggressive one. It's kind of muted, more on the oxblood burgundy side. So it's really nice and easy to pair down. And you can even wear this with blacks without looking super aggressive with your outfit for the holidays. I would personally wear this together with a black turtleneck, a little bit understated, black booties or even red booties if you want, and some nice accessories to look kind of chic for the holiday time without looking kind of too va-va-voom kind of look, because that other skirt is va-va-voom. This one is more understated, chic, casual. But I love, love, love this one. I actually really love this dress paired together with my Jimmy Choo boots. Those are currently off at Caner's getting sold, so I can't show you what they look like together just quite yet. But since I'm going to be keeping this one, I'll try to see if I can style a video with those boots afterwards, probably in the new year, just to show you how I'd wear them together. Another skirt I really love is this beautiful long plaid pencil skirt right here. It is so nice and long, and don't worry, just because it's long does not mean that it's not comfortable. There's actually a giant slit right in the front, but it doesn't come too high up that you're gonna be flashing everybody. It's just high enough that you can walk comfortably around without feeling like your legs are little sticks just like scattering down the road. I love it because the high waist up top here is actually not too high either, and there's a little bit of stretch in the material when you're wearing it, so you can comfortably like sit down, stand up without having to feel like you're gonna split any seams in the back. I also love it because there are pockets. Anytime a skirt has pockets, it is a godsend to me. Love a good pocket. Quintessential during the winter time, especially when you're gonna be holding a bunch of things in your hands. If you're hosting, if you're at a dinner party, you gotta put that cell phone into your pocket so you can get the food. Food is priority. Put the cell phone away in the pocket, guys. Love this skirt. I also love that it's not too Christmassy. It's a red and a black instead of like a red and a green, which is sometimes what you see when it comes to plaid during the holiday season. So you can definitely get away with wearing this to the office afterwards with like a really nice chic blazer over top. This is gonna look so nice for office wear, and you can also repurpose it throughout the fall because plaid is great for fall and winter as well. But I love this skirt and how chic and sophisticated it looks, and this is definitely gonna also stay in my closet. I don't have anything like this just quite yet, so it's gonna be a great addition to my current wardrobe. Very last skirt that I'm going to show you guys is super similar to a dress that I think I showed you in my previous Zara haul, but this is a skirt version of it, and it looks so adorable. It is this multi-tiered dotted tulle dress. It has 3 layers, 1, 2, 3, and once again this one gives me very Dior vibes because Dior is all about the gauze, the tulle, the see-through transparent layers. I love it. On Zara's website, they'd actually paired this skirt together with a long black peacoat, and I think it looked really chic, just with the peacoat over top and the skirt kind of peeking out on the bottom. Of course, I would also pair this together with that gold belt and just like cinch in the waist a little bit, and I think it's the perfect holiday outfit. Granted, if you're going to an event where you don't need to wear a jacket, another good way to kind of pair this together is with a black turtleneck. Put the skirt over top and then maybe a blazer and then belt in the center there, or even just leave the black turtleneck with the skirt and the gold belt, and you're gonna look chic AF. It is super cute. It adds dimension to your outfit, especially if you're wearing a simple one that's like a turtleneck on top, just because there's so many textures and different layers to the ruffle. But I love this addition to my closet, and I'm definitely gonna be keeping this one because I can foresee myself wearing this a lot beyond just holiday parties. It's just also everyday casual wear. It's an understated skirt. I know it looks like it's a lot, but because it's all black, it's not too crazy and not too loud when you're wearing it. Another sweater now. Are you guys still surprised that I have sweaters in this arsenal? You really shouldn't be. I got this beautiful white knit sweater from Zara. It is so pretty, so cozy, so soft, and so chunky. I'm obsessed. It has this like giant kind of knit pattern going across the front here. This is not knit into the sweater, guys, so keep that in mind when you're purchasing it. It's actually an applique that's sewn over top of it, so just be careful when you're putting this in the wash. This may stretch and warp it a little bit. I would probably get this dry cleaned if you can, or put this into some sort of garment bag before you throw it into the laundry machine so it doesn't get destroyed and warped. But I love this sweater because it just looks very, I don't know, like Scandinavian. I wish I had this for my Copenhagen and Stockholm trip because it would have been perfect, and it looks great worn together with those wool slacks that I showed you guys, tucked in a little bit in the front. It just looks so chic, like the extra volume on the top and the nice volume on the bottom. No, there's something about it that I love. So I really like the sweater, and also just because kind of like the pseudo turtleneck up top here, it's big enough that you can kind of also tuck your chin in, so you can kind of hide in it if you want to and prevent any sort of wind from going down your chest, but it's not too thick that when you like roll it down it gets too chunky and you can't move your neck at all. Love this. Also, the sleeves so soft at the bottom as well. There's no major cuff. There's like a pseudo cuff here, but it's not too tight, so you can comfortably put your whole hand and fist inside of it if you get too cold and you just want to keep your hands inside of the sweater. I'm obsessed with this sweater, and I'm definitely keeping this one in my pile of keepsies. Now that I'm looking at my pile, there's everything beige in there. I don't know what's with me this year, but I'm liking everything beige and white and that one singular pink and brown sweater. But I am obsessed with this one, and I highly recommend that you guys all run out and get this one too. I think this is going to be one of the popular pieces from Zara. There's always like a handful of pieces from Zara's collection every time they release new things that are instantly sold out just because everybody loves it, and I think this sweater is definitely going to be one of them. So we're now going to be moving on to some fun pieces, and those are the sequin ones. You can bet that I picked up quite a few of them because I want to try a bunch of different ones for the holidays to see which ones I want to keep. You guys may have already seen some of them in my holiday outfits inspired video, and those are the ones that I love. But I also want to show some other pieces that I didn't feature in that video, and I'll tell you why. So first up, of what I did not feature in that video, it is this beautiful sequin dress. It is like a rainbow color, but it's mostly like blue and purple. Look how pretty this is. It just like shimmers and it is gorgeous. I love it because it has kind of balloon sleeves on the sides here and it kind of tightens down a little bit by the arms. The only thing I'm not a big fan of for this dress is the fact that it does not stretch and there is no zipper to put it on. So this whole thing needs to go over my shoulders and my hips to be able to get on, and I'm not about that when it comes to a sequin dress because all it takes is one broken stitch for an entire row of sequins to fall off completely. And cleaning up sequins is not fun, let me tell you that. So this dress is instantly going back to Zara. Unfortunately, I loved it and I really was hoping that it would fit well, but it doesn't. So I don't want to run the risk of breaking this dress and never being able to wear it ever again. If you guys can manage to fit into this, definitely do. I don't recommend sizing up in this one just because if it gets bigger, just for you to put it on over your head, it may not necessarily fit you everywhere else. It's like one of those dresses that are probably better off if it was sewn onto you versus you putting it on, because it literally fits you like a glove and there's no room for error here. So sadly, this one is going back to Zara and I loved it. I wish I could have kept it though. So another one that I really wish I could have kept was this beautiful green tealy aquamarine sequin dress, and it is absolutely stunning. There are puffs, balloon sleeves. There's no cuff on the sleeve here, but the front has this beautiful ruching that really accentuates the bust. If you have a small breast like I do not have any boobies, so this will do a really good job at helping my boobs look a lot bigger. Unfortunately, this one also does not stretch and there is no zipper anywhere on this. I, for the life of me, could not find a zipper on like the back or the sides, and I hunted down just to see if I was wrong. Unfortunately, there is nothing. And the thing that sucks about this one is that if you put it on, the sequins are actually sewn on with a precision. It's part of the material. It's less of the sequins sewn onto the dress as it is the material itself. And as you can see, it's on lines right here. So if you lose one line of sequins, you're gonna have like an empty line going all the way across, which is not cute. So unfortunately, this one's gonna be going back to Zara. I wish I could have kept it because I don't have anything of this color. It looks so unique. But unfortunately, it is not worth the price since I'll never be able to wear it without breaking it, and I don't want to wear it just once for it to look broken and misshapen. So going straight back to Zara, unfortunately. I did manage to find another sequin dress that I absolutely loved, and it's very similar to the first one, whereas the sequins are kind of sewn on haphazardly, and look how pretty it is. It shimmers like rainbow fish. If you guys get that reference, let me know. But it's like a whiter, lighter type of sequin. The other one is very dark and black, and it's also a lot smaller. These sequins are a lot larger, so it reflects a lot more light. I like it because it has a slight balloon sleeve here, and there's like a tiny little cuff at the wrist at the bottom here. This one is great though, just because it stretches so much at the shoulder and the collar line, so you can definitely put this in over your head and over your shoulders and over your hips if you want to pull it from the bottom up. I like it because it slides on so easily, so you're never risking the chance of potentially ripping or breaking anything unless you accidentally do it in a different way. The only thing that I don't like about this one is the cuffs here. So unfortunately, because it cuffs in and I have really long arms, it kind of cuts me off at a weird spot. Like I think the dress ends around here and it just looks weird. If there was no cuff and it just ended there, then it would have looked okay. Would have looked like a 3/4 length sleeve, but unfortunately on this one, does not look the cutest, so it's gonna have to go back to Zara. I actually really liked how this fit because it's a small, slight A-line with like some hips going in a little bit, but all in all, it's pretty straight all the way down. It's a really pretty dress, and I was looking forward to keeping this and wearing this for the holidays, but it's going to be going back because she does not fit me the best. This dress I absolutely love, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this one, and it is a pink sequin dress, and it looks like this. So what do I love about this the most? There is a zipper on the back, guys. You do not need to worry about stretching anything, getting it caught in materials, or like ripping stuff, because you can zip yourself back up and it goes all the way to the very top of your neck. So cute. And did I mention that it's pink? I know it's kind of aggressive how pink it is, but it kind of comes off on camera a little bit more gold whitish. There's a slight balloon sleeve and there's no cuff at the bottom of the sleeve. The sleeve is a little bit shorter than what I would like, but because there's no cuff, it doesn't look awkward. And the dress overall is actually really, really comfortable. It's a little bit short, but that's okay. All you have to do is just wear some shorts underneath so you don't reveal anybody if you're sitting down. But there's a slight waist to it, and then overall it's more or less kind of like very A-liney all the way down to the bottom here. I like this one too just because it's a little bit thicker and it has lining to it, so when you're walking outside you're not going to feel the air and the wind go through your dress, whereas the other ones had more of like a mesh material, so underneath you can definitely feel the air flowing in. Not the most comfortable. This one is fairly comfortable and warm, so gonna be a keeper for me, so I can keep this for holidays and future opportunities when I need to wear them to like a fancy gala or something. The very, very last one I'm going to show you guys, and this one had me so excited when I first saw it on the site. It is this beautiful silver champagne beige long sequin dress. I cannot really show you this on camera, so you're going to have to watch and see in the cutaway what it looks like on in person. It is absolutely stunning, and it gives me full Gatsby vibes without living the Gatsby era. It's like a Gatsby meets New Year's Eve look. If you can see carefully, the sequins are actually sewn on in a slight pattern. It's gonna be really hard for me to show this on camera. It's like diamonds, really hard to pick up on camera, but it gives like a really nice design and texture and pattern to it. There's like a low neck in the front, there's also shoulder pads on the side, and the back actually buttons up at the very top here, and then it only zips up to here. So yes, it zips up, it's really comfortable to slip into. Oh, I also didn't mention there's a huge slit in front here, but it's not too high up, so you get some leg, but not too much leg. It's so hard for me to show this on camera here, so you guys are definitely gonna have to refer to the cutout to really understand what I mean. This dress fits like a dream. Unfortunately, I don't love the look of shoulder pads on me, so this dress will be going back to Zara. I think this is like a beautiful one that anybody who has beautiful shoulders should definitely look into trying, because it's gonna really give you like 70s, 80s vibes, but very modern, sequined, 2019 style. I wish I could have kept this. It's a stunning dress, and because of like the shape and the color of it, you can definitely wear this way into the future for future holiday events as well. Down the road, it's never gonna really lose style, I don't think, because you know, sequins, they come around every single year during the holidays, and it's such like a beautiful and glamorous shape. It gives me like very old Hollywood vibes. Old Hollywood, Gatsby area, that kind of century time. So that was essentially my whole Zara haul. As you can see, I purchased a lot for this season, and there's a lot of stuff that's definitely going to be going back. Like I said, I don't always keep everything that I show you guys in my hauls. I kind of just film my hauls to be able to show you guys what works and what doesn't. So if you're interested in similar pieces, you can definitely get my review and try to see if it's worthwhile for you to invest in as well. I'm going to probably be bringing some of these back over the next week just to empty out my place, because it is so packed and messy in here from all the holiday gifts I'm trying to bring back home for Christmas. But as always, I will link everything in the description bar down below, so if you guys see pieces that you liked, you can shop them for yourself. Let me know if you pick up any of the ones from this video, and if you have any other ones you guys think I should look into, because I'm always on Zara, but I'm trying to limit how often I purchase it to like only once per quarter, because there's too much cute stuff on there, and a lot of it's fast fashion, so I'm trying to find pieces that I can wear over the long run, over and over again, so that they're not just fast fashion pieces, but more classic pieces in my wardrobe. But as always, thank you so much for watching my video, guys. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, you can follow me here, and you can check out my Twitter here as well. Get pretty savage on my Twitter sometimes, so if you guys like that sort of thing, follow me here. Otherwise, please make sure to leave me a comment to let me know if you like this video, and give me a thumbs up as well. I am excited to bring you guys more Vlogmas material. There's only about, how many days are left? 9 days. Wow, time is flying. There's only 9 days left for Vlogmas. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas. Other than that, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.